Welcome into the NIHL Game of the Week here, brought to you by Stream Sports Midwest. This is game 3 of a 4-game weekend here on our YouTube channel. And this morning we are in West Dundee for a girls 14U national matchup. It'll be the West Dundee Leafs against the Madison Mavericks. Good morning, everybody. Happy holidays and welcome. My name is Aaron Schellen, and yeah, we got the Leafs and the Madison Mavericks today. We had 2 games yesterday. We got another 2 games today. I'll have this girls matchup for you here in just a couple of minutes. These teams have been playing regular season games now for quite a while. The Leafs currently sitting in 6th place in the National Division. Only 9 games, though. They're 4-3-2 on the season, while the Mavericks, also 9 games on the season, come in 2-5-2. Neither of these teams have played a NIHL game in quite some time for the Leafs. Well, for the Leafs, you go back a week. I take that back. The Leafs played a week ago against Lady Liberty and lost that one 1-0. While on the other side, the Madison Mavericks haven't played a NIHL game since November 10th. That was a 1-0 win against Elmhurst out at the Edge Ice Arena. So Mavericks haven't played a NIHL game in a while. Leafs played a game last week. Both teams only 9 games, as I mentioned. Most of the other teams in the league are double digits, with a couple teams at 14 and 13. So they have some room to catch up here as the second half of the regular season is about to get started. The Northern Illinois Hockey League is the largest youth hockey league in Illinois and one of the largest in the country. It is made up of over 50 travel hockey organizations. Almost all the clubs are from Illinois, with a few from Indiana, Iowa, Missouri, Michigan, and these folks right here from Wisconsin. This is the 55th season of play in the Northern Illinois Hockey League. The NIHL member organizations field 2 Tier 2 travel teams that compete in the Squirt, Pee Wee, Bantam, and Midget age groups defined by USA Hockey. The league also offers all girls hockey divisions each season. NIHL partners with the Chicago Blackhawks to hold the league's NIHL Blackhawks tournament at the conclusion of the season. For more information about NIHL and its programs, you know what to do. Contact Bob After, the NIHL president, or visit the website at nihl.info. And we're about ready to get started. Only one goalie on the Madison roster. That'll be Colby Nider Coombs. Number 1, she'll get the start, and then down to our left, that'll be Ellen Zeke, number 77. The Leafs in their black jerseys with the dark blue numbers and letters piped in white, while the Mavericks are in that Edmonton Oiler look with the orange jerseys and the blue pants, blue stripes on the top of the jerseys. No names on the back of the jerseys. That's, I think, a first for us, but that's okay. I got names, I got numbers, I'm good to go, and we are good to go. 13-minute periods here from West Dundee. This will be Mickey Andrews on the draw for the Mavericks, and then it's actually won by the Leafs. Cleared in here by Cammie Nelson. She goes indirect behind the net. Leafs have it. In the near corner, skating out with it are the Leafs. This is Maddie Dennis. Dennis is going to walk in all by herself. 2-on-0, the shot, and there's a roof job goal right out of the chute. Kirsten Keppen, number 74, takes the feed from Maddie Dennis, and she did not miss. Bar down goal here in the first minute. Leafs up 1-0. Did not take long for the Leafs to counterattack. Had the puck in their own zone, broke out on a 2-0 breakaway. That was a pretty feed from Dennis, finding Keppen, and Keppen didn't miss. Here is Keppen on the draw. Puck pushed over by the Leafs bench. On it here is Kennedy Call. Call loses it. Mavericks clear it in. Berkeley Temple with the dump. Behind the net, push back along the far boards. Over along the far half boards now. The Leafs will backhand it out, and on this fresh sheet of ice, that should be and will be an icing. A minute gone by here in period 1. Leafs already up 1-0. Hope you're having a wonderful Sunday morning. Hope you're having a wonderful holiday season. I hope you have all of your holiday shopping done. Christmas in 3 days. Hanukkah starts in 3 days. So if you haven't done your shopping, you might be out of luck here, folks. Mavericks able to keep it in for the moment. This is Alvia Laporta. She loses it. Mavericks have it. Open lane to the net there was Ashley Allstad. I don't know why she didn't shoot that. She attempted to make a pass into the corner. Now the Leafs will dig it out. Now on the far side, here's a shot in and out of the glove of Nider Coombs, but that puck ends up in the near corner. Back to the point. Here's a shot from the point. The bouncing puck hits a shin pad out front. Leafs stick handle in between the dots, kept in at the far point. Push towards the net. Squirts out, and Cami Nelson tries to work the puck out, but she's surrounded by 4 blue jerseys, but good effort there with the one hand. She gets the puck out of the zone. The Mavericks go for a change. The Leafs try to catch them. Coming across the blue line is Alice Wall. She'll dump it deep. Goes down to a knee to try to play the puck. In the near corner now, 2 to a side. Dug out by the Mavericks. Cross ice pass. Trying to hit Brooke Yakman. Pass isn't connected there, and now the Leafs will counterattack. With some speed through the neutral zone is Keppen. Carly Keppen near face-off dot. She tries to pick the other corner this time and just goes a little high and wide. That puck will come all the way out to center ice. Attempted self-pass by Maddie Dennis was broken up. Right back in. Here come the Leafs again. This is Cardenas. Cardenas backhand on the forehand. The puck is in the slot. It's cleared out of harm's way for the moment. Intentionally wide by Laporta behind the net. Right out in front. Puck just sitting there, and the Mavericks get it out of harm's way for the moment, and they do dig it out to center ice. But right back on the counterattack come the Leafs. Kendall Cardenas dumps it in deep. Ashley Allstad has it, loses it. One-handed forward, and the Mavericks just trying to get the puck out of their own zone here. Struggling a bit in the early going. They are in center ice with it now. But again, the Leafs just take it and see if that's whistled for an icing. It will be. Face-off will come down. 2 hour left. It'll be to the right of goaltender Ellen Zeke. Mickey Andrews takes the draw for Madison. I can't quite get the number for the Leafs. At any rate, the shot is sticked aside there by Zeke. Kept in at the blue line. Here's Cami Nelson walking in. Her shot's deflected wide, bounces around in the crease area. Nelson has it again, puts it through some traffic into the far corner. The Leafs get it to the blue line, but not out into the opposite corner down here in front of us. Back to the blue line. That indirectly will clear the zone, and back to give chase is Berkeley Temple. Temple behind her own net. Berkeley on the backhand. She got 2 blue jerseys bearing down on her. Tries to shovel it forward and can't. Now up the near boards. Back to the point, kept in there by Gabby Grabowski. A lot of play along the boards. Here's Grabowski again at the near point, and she'll just turn and dump it in deep. Smart play by Grabowski, no play. Just dump and go get it. Leafs will try the other side. Mavericks take the puck away, though. 8.5 minutes left to go in the first period. 1-0. Leafs with an early goal, gaining the blue line and dumping it in are the Madison Mavericks. The Leafs will possess the puck as the Mavericks change. Indirect pass up ahead onto the stick. Ashley Allstad, she loses it, and it's back into the defensive zone for the Mavericks. Kept in at the point by Keppen. Keppen cuts across on her forehand, getting hounded. Good defense there by Kennedy Call down low. Out in front, here's Keppen again on the backhand. She throws the backhand in on goal. A couple of whacks at it. The initial save made by Nider Coombs. And there wasn't a second attempt, as the Mavericks did a nice job collapsing in front of the net and protecting their goalie. Back to the point. Shot in. Nider Coombs makes the save. It rolls up on her shoulder, over and in. That'll be a goal for Emma Stevens from the point. The save was made by Colby, but it rolled up her arm over her shoulder into the back of the net, and the Leafs are up 2-0. Put the puck on net. Good things will happen. Leafs with a 2-goal lead here. 5.5 minutes into period one. This is Brooke Yakman who dumps it in. Leafs have it behind their net. Efficient clear by the Leafs, and they're right back on the attack. Here comes Cardenas, taking it wide on the backhand, now below the red line. Comes out the other side with it and tore the offensive zone here. Tries to backhand it into the slot area, but it's taken away. Good aggressive forecheck, though, and Dennis now slides it through the paint. Up and out of the zone. Leafs work it D to D. Here's Grabowski in her own zone with it. Quick pass up ahead, nobody there but orange jerseys. That pass eludes Autumn Haley right in front of us, and it's taken by Keppen. That was Kirsten Keppen. There's Kirsten and Carly. Their numbers are reversed, so that's gonna throw me the rest of the morning. Draw to the left now of Zeke. Andrews will take the draw. It's won by the Leafs, and we'll do it all over again, folks. There's another icing. We're at Canlan here in West Dundee. We'll be here in about a little bit more than a week for the girls' All-Star games. Those will be a lot of fun. That's a week from, do I have my dates right? No, 2 weeks from tomorrow. I'm sorry. January 6th, we have a trio of All-Star games for you here. Pass back to the point. Grabowski pass is broken up. Mavericks chip it forward. Nelson chips it to herself. She plays it in the offensive zone. She's deep. Tries to center it back, but nobody home. Leafs take. Clear it out, and Regan Gregoire clears it in. Just enough time to get a change, but now the Leafs come the other direction. It's cleared in by Star Peavy. Peavy will dump and then collect behind the nets. Back on the forehand, tries to throw it towards the net. It's blocked back into that far corner. And out come the Mavericks. Nice pass to Cami Nelson. Nelson, great back check, though, by Kirsten Keppen, number 74, to get back into the play. Looked like that might have been a dangerous play for Cami Nelson, but number 74, Kirsten Keppen, got back on that one. So the face-off now in the Leafs defensive zone with 5.5 minutes left to go in the first. Puck squirts out in between the dots. Kinsey Lawrence is the first one on it. She'll clear it into the neutral zone where Regan Martin will take it. Stop along the far half boards. Nice pass back to Keppen. Keppen shot up over the crossbar. That was Carly. Good feed to the trailer, Keppen, and Carly just up over crossbar. A little too much air underneath it. But the Leafs have the puck here. Off the stick of Carly, off the skate, excuse me, of Carly Keppen. Regan Martin has to wait for Keppen to clear, and that'll give possession over to the Mavericks. Alstead tries to skate forward with it. She gains the blue line, dumps, and then the rest of her line will change. Kept in at the far point by Rudy Krabiel, but it's taken away here. Here's a 2-on-1 for the Leafs. Cross ice pass for Dennis. Dennis in the corner. She throws it towards the eye, towards the goal, and it's tapped home by the Leafs. That's another goal. That was Kendall Cardenas. And again, Maddie Dennis setting that up with some pretty passing, and the Leafs have taken a 3-goal lead here in the first. Dennis now with a couple of helpers here in the first period, both on pretty passes on 2-on-1s. 4.5 minutes left in the first. Leafs up 3-0. It's been an impressive start to this game for this West Dundee Leafs girls team. 4-3-2 coming into play today, but they look very, very sharp here this morning. Mavericks tip it out to center ice. shovel pass ahead for Nelson, not able to connect. Cleared in by Megan Hartman. Leafs right back out to the neutral zone, and that'll be whistled for an icing. So we're right on top of the play here in West Dundee. There's about 4 rows of bleachers in front of me and then the ice. And they're right down here by the boards at center ice, coming into your living room a little bit, I guess, depending on how you're watching this. Kept in for the moment by Andrews, but dug out by the Leafs. Nice keep at the point. Hard wrist shot goes wide by Wall. Mavericks get it out. Try to feed it ahead to Nelson as a Leaf defender falls down. Nelson shovels it towards the goal. Easy save by Zeke. And that's out to center ice now. That'll be another offsides. 3 minutes, 33 seconds left. A 3-0 lead. Threes are wild here in West Dundee. Leafs win the draw, but it's given away there. High slot area thrown towards the goal by Call, but that goes wide. Up off the boards and out, and a 2-on-1 here for the Leafs. This is Martin centering feed. Here's a shot and a pretty glove save by Nider Coombs off the stick of Kinsey Lawrence. Another 2-on-1 breakout for the Leafs, but this time Nider Coombs able to flash that leather, make the save, hold on for a whistle. Behind the net with it. Mavericks have it. Lose it on the far corner. Leafs backhand through the slot. That was Kendall again. A lot on that backhand. Now it's chipped out to center ice. Leafs will play it. Back out to the neutral zone, taken there. Walking back in are the Leafs on the attack. Stopping over on the far boards, Kirsten Keppen. Towards the paint, kept in at the point. The shot from the paint, sticked aside by Nider Coombs. Stick work in the corner, but the puck is stolen away by Ruby Craybiel. And out to center ice come the Mavericks. Potential 3-on-2, backhanded pass, hits Autumn Haley. Haley not able to play the puck cleanly. She throws it towards the goal. It's a stanchion. The Leafs, not able, they do get it out, as it's cleared out with some effort there by Kirsten Keppen. Megan Hartman not able to keep it in at the point. Mavericks now across the into the offensive zone with it. Autumn Haley finds Andrews. Andrews in the corner, knocked away from her. Turned and scaled out to the neutral zone. Gregoire will play it. Regan mishits that pass. Bounces up in the air. Here is Gregoire with Andrews. And covering up is Ellen Zeke with 90 seconds left in the first period. 3-0. Face-off pops up in the air, shoveled towards the goal by Mickey Andrews, but stick down by the Leafs, dumped back in by Cammie Nelson. A little bit more pressure from the Mavericks here on this shift. Their best offensive shift of the game. Still trying to get something towards the goal, but at least some offensive zone time here for the Mavericks, as that'll be cleared out by the Leafs. And it's played by Nider Coombs, so no icing. This is Eliza Nelson in the corner. Nelson flips the backhand towards the paint, and Colby dives, covers, and we have a whistle. Carly Kepper on the draw, wins it cleanly back to Grabowski. Grabowski's first shot is deflected back to her, so she backhands it into the near corner. Here's Keppen again. Nice move in the corner by Keppen to try to get away from the defender. And that's Ashley Alstad hounding her. And eventually the secondary effort by the Mavericks, Rudy Krabiel, will take it away. And the Mavericks get it out to center ice. Down to about 30 seconds left in the period. Keppen again, near half boards. Hard shot from Keppen off that left shoulder of Nider Combs. Tough angle. Keppen, little spinorama move on the backhand. Tries to move back to the forehand, but one too many orange jerseys there to make the play. Down to the final 5 seconds, and that is how period 1 will come to an end. Big offensive first period for the Leafs. They're up 3-0. Chicago Blackhawks are proud to sponsor the Northern Illinois Hockey League. Hawks fans, be sure to catch these upcoming games. Tomorrow night, 7 p.m., the Blackhawks are in Minnesota taking on the Wild. That's on CHSN. And then Friday, December 27th, so a couple days after Christmas, after everybody's opened all their presents and you finally get a chance to breathe a little bit, the Blackhawks are in Buffalo to take on the Sabres. 6 p.m. start. That game's on ESPN2. Don't miss the Chicago Blackhawks in action. 2024-25 season obviously is well underway. Keep your eye on the NIHL.info website and the NIHL Facebook and Instagram pages for news about upcoming broadcasts of NIHL games. Later today, 2:30 p.m., Orbit Ice Arena, my partner Eric Willowite will bring you the Windy City Storm girls 12U hosting the Joliet Jaguars Pee-wee in a Premier Select matchup. Then we get a bit of a break. Our next game won't be until January 5th, where we're going to be right here at 8:10 in the morning for a Pee-wee matchup between the Quad City Ice Eagles and these Leafs in a Pee-wee matchup. Tune in on the Stream Sports Midwest YouTube channel for every NIHL Game of the Week. If your team manager is interested in arranging an NIHL Game of the Week broadcast, you can ask them to email myself, Aaron, or my partner, Eric, at streamsportsmidwest@gmail.com. Out of the way, second period. And we're going to be here at West Dundee a whole bunch. We're here on the 5th for a doubleheader. We've got an 8:10 game, and then I think a 9:40 game right after that. And then we'll be back here the night of the 6th. So we're going to be here back-to-back days. You just leave all our gear here. Make my life a whole lot easier. I don't think Eric will let me do that, though. He's more cautious with that stuff than I am. Well, we're underway in the second period. Mavericks trying to break into this 3-0 deficit they're in right now. Puck is cleared and deflected into the Mavericks bench. So Orbit Ice Arena, 2:30 p.m. Windy City Storm girls and the Joliet Jaguars in a 12U Premier Select matchup. That should be a lot of fun. Mavericks have the puck in their own zone. They're able to dig it out. Here's Cora Haley. Haley has the puck on her forehand, not able to gather. She was getting ready to rip it, but good back check work by the Leafs to deny. Here's Haley again. Cora gains the blue line. This time she winds, fires up over the crossbar. The Mavericks seem to be getting their legs underneath them a little bit here towards the end of the first and now into the second period. Rudy Krabiel with it. Krabiel finds Haley. Cora bounces the puck up in the air, plays it to herself, backhands it towards the goal, but she was down there 1-on-3. Behind the net with it, Mavericks take the puck away. Haley, bad angle. More good stick work by the Leafs to take the puck away from her. Here's Cardenas, or excuse me, that's Keppen. That's Carly Keppen walking in. Nice blocker save. made by Nider Combs. Here's a shot that deflects wide, and pouncing on it is Colby Nider Combs for a whistle. Carly Capin, best player on the ice so far this morning. 47 in black. And this is Kirsten Capin on the draw. It's won by the Mavericks. Hard up off the boards and out to center ice. Laporta loses the puck. Mavericks able to work it into the offensive zone. Dumped in deep by Call. Back to the point, kept in though by Craybiel. Craybiel and Call. Call centers it. With orange jerseys right there, but neither of them able to play it cleanly. This is Kendall Person. She'll dump it in a little bit deeper where Emma Stevens will take it. She's got one of the 3 goals today. Just a shot from the point that rolled up the arm of netminder Colby Nider Combs and over her shoulder into the back of the net. Here's Dennis. She's been a force today as well. Dennis backhand, forehand, and she goes top shelf for goal number 4 for the Leafs. Maddie Dennis, a couple of helpers here in the early going, picks up a goal in the second period. This time she knew what she was doing the whole way in. Hard drive on the backhand, cut in front of the goalie, went forehand, and just put that up into the top corner. Nothing Nider Combs could do about that, and the Leafs are up 4. Dumped into the near corner. Leafs scale it around the far side, but it's kept in over there by Megan Hartman. Hartman works it up the boards a bit, but 2 black jerseys over there cut it off. Now we got 2 to a side, back to Hartman at the point. Her shot's deflected down, and now the Leafs not able to get it out. Mavericks keep it in at the point. Nicely done by Berkeley Temple. Another keep at the far point. Bit of a change-up, eludes a lot of different skaters, and eventually it's played by the Leafs star Peavy. Got another keep by the Mavericks. That was Cora Haley in between 3 black jerseys, not able to finish the players. A centering feed to Lawrence, and Kinsey not able to play it cleanly. Regan Gregoire in the corner, gets pinned up against the backboards. Leafs take it. Good stick work, back to the point. Flipped forward. Here's a shot that's deflected down by or a shot off the stick of Carly Capin that deflects wide into the corner. Two blue jerseys, now 2 orange jerseys in that near corner. Digging away, officials are letting him play, and there's the whistle as a player finally goes down on the puck. Officials will stop play here with 9:08 left to go in the second period. Draw to the right of Nider Combs. Leafs win the draw. Here's Cardenas in the corner. Again, right up against those boards. Kept in and pushed deep by Laporta. Over to the far side with it now. Mavericks try to work it out. They can't. Kept in. Second opportunity to get the puck out. Mickey Andrews is able to skate it to center ice, but she drops it to space. Nobody there. Leafs flip it forward, looking for Capin. Carly has it. Carly, top of the near dot, puts it up over the crossbar. Over to the far side now. Pushed up off the back glass. That puck's sitting on the back of the net. Leafs are the first team to see it. They play the puck. Now it's in the corner again. Brooke Yakman tries to work the puck out, and Leafs are able to keep it in. Second attempt. Mavericks do get it out this time. That should have been an icing, but it was waved off. Here comes Ashley Alstad. Alstad overskates the puck a bit. Now it's Kirsten Keppen. Kirsten Keppen fires the wrist shot. That hits the top of the glass. The Leafs are really trying to go up high on Nider Coombs and been successful a couple of times so far. Puck deflects to the near half. Krabel will bang it out. Alstad waits. Her pass is deflected over by the Leafs bench, kept in over there by Grabowski. Gabby takes the shot, goes a little wide. Out the near side, Leafs still possess. Centering feed. Grabowski again. She'll turn and sling it towards the net, but it's deflected into the corner. Kirsten Keppen behind the net now. On the backhand, now to the forehand. She'll push it around, throwing it back to that far point, but there's nobody there, and the puck will come out to center ice. Autumn Haley able to walk into the offensive zone with it. She stops at the far half, backhands it, but nobody there. Puck is stolen away. Here comes Cora Haley, and she tries to stick handle through traffic and can't. Dennis again. Dennis on the backhand, hard drive. Not able to get anything on that shot, and the puck goes wide of the near post. Dennis loses her stick. It's behind the net. That'll give Mavericks a chance to possess. Cora Haley with some speed. Haley has the puck. She takes the shot. Bad angle. Shoots it wide to the near side. Gregoire down low now. Loses the puck. Leafs take it. Leafs able to get it out. Regan Martin on that aggressive forecheck, but the Mavericks will play it here. East to west as Cora Haley gets into the offensive zone, and the Leafs are there to just punch it back out to center ice. Hartman will recollect, and it's cleared in. Berkeley Temple takes a bump from Alice Wall. Wall will play the puck. Down to 5.5 minutes left to go here in a pretty swiftly moving second period. Grabowski. Leafs flip it to center ice. Icing's waved off. Temple will give, no, icing is not waved off. I saw one official wave it off. The other one put his arm up. So we will have a whistle and a face-off for the Mavericks. 5 minutes, 19 seconds left to go in the second period. Leafs up 4. Draw to the right of Ellen Zeke, who has not seen much rubber here this morning. She had to make a couple of easy saves. Here's an opportunity. There's a shot. There's a save. The rebound tucked home by the Mavericks. And they get on the board. I think that's Kendall Person. I'm waiting for her to turn around, but good effort. No, that's number 8, excuse me. That's Cammie Nelson, who had both the first shot and the rebound. Stuck with it. Gets the Mavericks on the board. It's 4-1. Just as I say, Zeke hasn't faced much rubber. She gets a tough shot from Nelson. The rebound came back to Cammie. She didn't miss the second time and gets her team on the board. Emma Stevens behind her own net. And the first 5 or 6 minutes, the Mavericks looked a little, maybe a stride behind the Leafs. Towards the end of that first period and here in the second, played a little bit more even. High off the boards, kept in over by the half wall. Mavericks now behind the net. There's a shot, and there's a glove save made by Zeke. That was off the stick of Kendall Person. Person just not able to elevate. If she'd gotten any air under that puck at all, she would have had herself a goal. Now the other direction come the Leafs. It's Kinsey Lawrence being fended off the play. Krabel tries to stop in the corner. Is able to eventually work it to center ice. Puck is given away though. And the Mavericks will dump and change. Indirect pass out to center ice. It'll be played by Alstad. Alstad back up through center ice. Offensive zone cleared in. Mavericks have it. Now the Leafs take it away in the corner. Mavericks take it right back though. Cora Haley now through center ice. Overskates that a little bit. It's cleared in by Call. Behind the net, Grabowski. Into the skates of Yachman. There's Carly Keppen now out through center ice. Keppen takes it wide. Keppen, far dot. Keppen walks in, shoots, scores again. Carly Keppen, a quick wrist shot, beats Snyder Coombs, and there's that 4-goal lead again. It's 5-1. Keppen gets that puck on her stick, and she can move. She started down here in front of us, took it over to the far side of the ice. It looked like it was very close to offside. The officials let it go. Keppen took it over by that far dot, and it was just a really quick shot. Maybe caught Snyder Coombs a little, I don't want to say unprepared, ready for the shot. There's another shot, and there's another goal. Maddie Dennis this time again. Another goal up underneath the crossbar. 2 goals in about 8 seconds here for the Leafs, and it's 6-1. Maddie Dennis, Carly Keppen. Very tough to handle this morning. The two of them have played a role in 5 of the 6 goals here this morning for the Leafs. Here's Dennis again. He's got the other Keppen with her. On the backhand, Dennis tries to shovel it inside that far post, but it goes wide. Keppen has a couple of goals, couple of assists. And here's a shot that's deflected by Person into the near corner. This puck is cleared out, and that's going to be an icing on the Leafs with 2 minutes and 28 seconds left to go in the second period. If it stays a 5-goal game going into the third, we will have a running clock in that third period. Running clock with a 5-goal or more lead. If the Mavericks are able to cut that lead under 5, we'll go back to regular stoppage rules. Mickey Andrews wins the draw. Back to the point. Temple takes a shot through traffic, hits a skate, doesn't make it through. Behind the net. Cora Haley got sandwiched in the corner. Puck comes down to the near point. Andrews. And just black jerseys all over the place. Now it's kicked out to center ice. Pitchforked in by Mickey Andrews. Here's Emma Stevens now. Worked out nicely up ahead to Star Peavy, who gains the red line and dumps. Mavericks have it down to 1:36 left in the second. Quickly out to center ice. Haley, Cora Haley stops along the far half walls, overskates it a bit, and that allows the Leafs to come back and defend. Now Reagan Martin. First one on the puck for the Leafs. Martin on the backhand. Mavericks take it away. Shot towards the goal by Person goes wide. Keppen now behind the net. Carly finds Reagan Martin. Martin gets pinned up against the boards. Puck squirts out, and Ellen Zeke was Johnny on the spot and covers up for a whistle. 47 seconds left in period 2. Draw to the right of Ellen Zeke. Very impressive performance by the Leafs here through this first almost 2 periods, especially offensively. That'll be offsides. Face off in the neutral zone. Leafs down here in front of us. Dumped in by Cardenas. Cardenas finds Dennis. Dennis the centering feed. There's Cardenas on the rebound. That puck somehow stayed out of the net. Cardenas raised her arm. She thought she had a goal, but somehow that puck stayed out. I don't know if it popped up in the air and hit the post, but stayed out of the goal. Ooh, in and out of the glove of Nider Combs. Cardenas centers it through to, I believe that's Dennis. That's going to be her third. So Kendall Cardenas and Maddie Dennis have been an impressive combination here. And that is Dennis. That is 28. That's her third goal. It's the 7th of the game for the Leafs. They're up big. It was a pretty feed from Cardenas to Dennis, who was waiting on that back post. Easy goal for Maddie. 7-1 here as we finish up the second period. Eliza Nelson throws it towards the goal, and that will be the horn for the end of period 2. So we'll start the third period with that running clock. Chicago Blackhawks want to let you know that their Little Blackhawks Learn to Play is a program created by the NHL to make hockey more accessible and to inspire boys and girls 4 to 9 years old to get in the game. The Blackhawks' goal is for the kids enrolled in this program to become a part of the local hockey community and to develop fundamental skills that help them succeed on and off the ice. If you know kids who might be interested, you can find more details and register for winter or spring Little Blackhawks Learn to Play programming at nhl.com/blackhawks/amateur/little-blackhawks. 13 more minutes of hockey. Leafs comfortably ahead here, and they'll improve to 5-3-2 with this win here today. I'm grabbing the standings one more time. Win today moves them to 5-3-2 and in a tie for 5th with the Lady Cyclones, who are also 5-3-2. But goal differential matters, and with this win today, if it ends the way that it currently stands, the Leafs would have 31 goals for, 20 against. The Lady Cyclones 21 goals for, 14 against. So greater goal differential for the Leafs, while the Mavericks will drop to 2-6-2. We'll stay in 8th place in this 10-team national division. But still a couple of months of hockey left to play. Third period underway. Draw one by the Leafs, and Star Peavy gains the red line and dumps. First one on, it's Hartman, Megan Hartman for the Mavericks, but she gets sandwiched down there. Able to play the puck in the corner. Swept up and out to center ice. It's Autumn Haley out there with, I assume, is her sister Cora. Back to the Mavericks blue line. Now the Leafs have it. Let's turn and fire it back. Knocked down there by Martin. Reagan Martin walking in, and she doesn't get much on the shot. Backhands it out into the paint. Carly Keppen. Kinsey Lawrence not able to play the puck in between the dots, and the Mavericks will skate it out. It's Berkeley Temple will dump and she'll chase, and she'll be the first one on it. Backhands it towards the slot area, but the Leafs will possess and skate it out. Here comes Keppen up through center ice. Carly already with a couple of goals here today. Keppen, hard wrist shot. Save is made by Nider Coombs. Kept in at the point. Grabowski taps it to Keppen. Keppen down low. It's pushed off the puck. Grabowski pinching in deep as a defenseman, up by 6, but able to keep the puck in for the moment. And now it's worked out to center ice. One-on-one, swept away nicely by Alice Wall from Cora Haley. That was a one-on-one. Haley trying to break in all by herself. Offensive zone, Mavericks have it here. Nikki Andrews and Autumn Haley down there for the orange and blue, but Grabowski able to get it out for the Leafs. Up ahead to Dennis. Dennis, 2-on-1. Dennis has Keppen with her, behind Kirsten Keppen, not able to connect on that pass. Just assume that Dennis is going to make a perfect pass based on what we've seen today, but that one a little bit behind its intended target. 10.5 left in the period. Bounces around in the neutral zone. Cardenas will take it. Kendall Cardenas has been fantastic as well today. Grabowski has to wait for her line mates to clear. She'll gain the red line, throw it forward to Dennis. Dennis slides it along the blue line. Keppen's knocked down from behind, and we're going to have our first penalty of the game. That'll be on Kennedy Call for knocking down Kirsten Keppen. Hit from behind, not allowed. We're not having a stoppage of play. Okay, so no running clock here. 10 minutes and 4 seconds left in the third. Might just be because of penalty? I'm not sure. At any rate, the Leafs are on the power play. Keppen tries to go cross ice. It's deflected out of the zone. Leafs have it. Alice Wall skates into the offensive zone. She'll dump and chase. First one on it. Leaves it there for Keppen. Keppen back to Wall, but playing it while seated Berkeley Temple. Temple now to her feet. Keppen has it knocked away by Temple. Kept in. Wall throws it towards Keppen, now behind the net. Carly tries to throw it up off the back of the net. Mavericks having some difficulty just getting out from behind their own net here. Now they do. And they're able to work it to center ice. Halfway through the power play. Emma Stevens. One-touch pass. Leafs into the offensive zone now. Kirsten Keppen. She'll fire the high wrist shot. Save made by Nider Coombs. Dennis tries the little backhand shovel pass. It's deflected back to her. Dennis sweeps it towards the goal, but it's deflected out. Mavericks nicely done on this PK so far. Still about 30 seconds left. Reagan McKee out there. Has it on her stick now, just underneath her stick into the near corner. Mavericks once again get the puck out to center ice. Peavy throws it to space, but only Cammie Nelson is there, and Nelson will just turn and dump it in as Mavericks kill off the final seconds of this power play. One shot. Alstad has Gregoire down here, but misses her with the pass. Some, not dead wood, but we definitely have something that's on the ice that doesn't belong on the ice. It looks like part of a jersey or a Velcro tie or something, but at any rate, the officials went and got it. Digging by the half wall. Back to the point. Grabowski overskates it a little bit. It's punched forward. Good help defense there by Alvia Laporta. Now walking in the Mavericks. And all the way in was Cora Haley, but being hounded the entire way, not able to get much on it, if anything. And it rolls into the glove of Ellen Zeke. We do have a running clock, so it must have just been because of the power play. 7 minutes left. Mickey Andrews takes the draw for the Mavericks. It's won by the Leafs. Martin and Hartman battle for it. And here comes Carly Keppen. She comes out of the pack with it. Keppen inside, then out, and wow! Carly Keppen did not have much to shoot at, but she picked top corner. That's another goal for Keppen, and it's 8-1. Just quick little stick work by Keppen. Cut it to the outside. There was not a lot of room between Colby Nider-Coombs' left shoulder and that part where the crossbar and the post meet, and Keppen found that space and picks up another goal. Now Lawrence, Kinsey Lawrence's shot into the stomach of Nider-Coombs, who makes the save. Six minutes left here in a running clock, third period, 8-1. Leafs with the lead. They were up 3-0 in the first. Scored a goal to make it 4-0. And the Mavericks got on the board. You saw some better shifts from Madison in that first period and second period. There's another shot from the low slot area. That was by Kirsten Keppen, and another save made by Nider-Coombs. Down low, Mavericks have it. Chipped up off the net, back of the net. Person in the corner. Kept in at the point. Dennis tries to one-hand it out and eventually does get it onto her stick. Here is Maddie Dennis. Goes cross ice to Cardenas. Cardenas has it swept away from her. These two have been a problem all morning. Dennis throws it towards the goal. That's right at the post. And Nider-Coombs covers up for a whistle. Dennis below the red line just threw the puck out, hoping to get a lucky bounce. It almost did. We're down under 5. Krabel in the corner for Madison. Tries to go up the far boards, now forced back behind her net. Kept in at the point by Wall. Eliza Nelson centering feed. Grabowski at the point. She'll take the shot. That'll go wide. Mavericks get it out to center ice, but that's it. Wall backhands to the blue line. Krabel forward. Grabowski right back in. Hops up in the air right at the blue line. Kept in nicely by Gabby Grabowski. Having to play it back behind her own net is Allstad. Allstad up off the boards and out to center ice. Pass to flex away from Yakman. A couple players go down right along the wall in front of us. Taken down is Kennedy Call, and we'll have a whistle and a penalty called here on the Leafs for a trip with 3.5 minutes left. The Mavericks will have an opportunity to pick one up here in the final couple minutes. Tripping penalty on Gabby Grabowski. Draw to the right of Ellen Zeke. Star Peavy able to get it up to the blue line and out to center ice. It bounces around right by the red line where it's taken by Person, who will just able to get it just across the blue line, but the Leafs are there, and Hartman brings it in ahead of the playoff sides. Mavericks dump, Leafs possess, and they'll go cross ice. And if you're the Leafs at this point, you have the ability to ice the puck and keep the clock running. That's exactly what you want to do here. So smart play by the Leafs. And the clock continues to tick here within an 8-1 game. 2.5 minutes left, about a minute left on the power play. Normally, obviously, you stop that clock on an icing, but with a big lead here in the third and that clock running, do what you got to do and get to the locker room with the W. Draws one by the Leafs. Kept in at the point by Alstad. Ashley dumps it in deep. Now Via. It's taken away there by the Mavericks. Now the Leafs take it right back. Punch to center ice as we're down to 2 minutes left in the game. Here's Martin. Martin skates across the blue line. A couple of Mavericks bump into each other there at center ice. That allows the Leafs to take possession of the puck right in front of us. Lawrence. Now Martin just throws it right into the middle of the Mavericks zone. Power play's up, 90 seconds left in the period. There's a shot from the near boards by Olivia Laporta. Out to center ice. And it was deflected, so no icing. Laporta behind her own net. Shovels it to Kepin. Carly skates it out to center ice. Taking it wide. It's around the defender. Kepin. Centering feed chipped up in the air by Lawrence. The save was made by Nider Coombs. Out in front. Kept in at the point. Shot from the point by Wall is sticked and gloved away by Nider Coombs as we're under a minute. Hard backhand. Another save made by Colby Nider Coombs with 40 seconds left. So number 1 in orange continues to play hard to that final whistle. This is likely to end an 8-1 Leafs win. Clock still running down to 20 seconds. So yeah, our next game, 2:30, later today. My partner Eric Willowite, Windy City Storm girls, and that puck is stolen away. Gregoire is going to run out of space though, and the Mavericks are going to run out of time here. They are about to lose this one 8-1 to the Leafs. A very impressive performance by this Leafs team, offensively, defensively. They win it 8-1. It's going to do it here from West Dundee. The Leafs, an impressive showing, an 8-1 victory over the Mavericks. We'll talk to you at 2:30 for the Windy City Storm and the Joliet Jaguars. Take care, everybody.